let's continue on. So we're at the top of Sands Fortress. Let's go over here. Actually, I feel like, by the way, I mean, I only knew about this bonfire only because this is not my first playthrough. I feel like if this was your first playthrough, you might have missed this bonfire. I feel like. So that's a tricky one. I don't know. You would think to go here, drop down here to go over here. Especially in a panic right after the whole sequence with these like pendulums. At this point you might have already been running low on Estus if you've been taking it slow. And then, there's giant bombs exploding everywhere. I don't know if you would know to go here this way in particular. I think I might have missed it in my first playthrough actually. This is quite out of the way, I feel like. Anyway, over here. Jump over that. Just to get my revenge on this dude. Let's murder you, and you're dead. Good. Let's see. Oh, is there anything else to do around here? Okay. I thought there were some items around here, but I guess not. Maybe not. Now that leads to nowhere, so okay. I guess that's it. Oh, don't hit me. Ow, I got hit. You can't like go down. I mean, you can drop down on the bridges, I guess, maybe. There is like, technically the pendulums do have hitboxes. If you're like really crafty, I guess, you can actually jump on those pendulums somehow and then, I don't know, stand on them. I've seen it happen before. But there's not much use for it, really, because then you're just kind of stuck there. Maybe if you're like an invader or something. You could just be on the pendulums, and then, I don't know. I don't know what you would do on the pendulums, though. Anyway, let's just explore Sands Fortress, though. Let's see. I think down here, there are some Boulder Knights. Good old Boulder Knights. Remember those? Remember these guys? Back in the undead church? They're here too, I guess. And they can be parried. I think they're stronger though, so these guys have more HP, but they die all the same. And I believe the lore of these guys is that I don't know, like I think I mixed it up with because you know how the Baronique Knights, I thought they were from a land of Baronique, but I believe when I double checked, actually there's a bit of ambiguousness there. They're not really from the land of Baronique necessarily, but rather Baronique is the name of their king. So similar to the Boulder Knights, however, the Boulder Knights, I believe, are a squadron of soldiers, or I don't know, some kind of like unit of soldiers or knights from King Boulder as well. So similar to the Baronique Knights, the Boulder Knights also have their king, and they're just named after a person. Or I don't know if the Baronique Knights are like, it's like a king necessarily, but at least Baronique is a name, it's like, it's someone's name, at the very least. And I believe, I don't know if we'll get the lore, but I do know if you get their items, I guess we can buy their items pretty soon actually, if we want to. But I believe the lore is that they reached this place as well. So Boulder Knights and the Baronique Knights have reached this place on their undead mission, similar to ours as well, and they kind of got stuck here. Oops, oh, I didn't know there was going to be explosions there. So they reached here, and I guess they went hollow. Because you see their armor is kind of all beat up and everything. Ow, also. Stop, I getting hit by the fire. That guy is really annoying. He just throws bombs in this area. It's very loud, and I kind of hate it. It's not too bad as long as you keep moving, I guess, but... Kaboom, Large Titanite Shard. We can go to the right. Let's see, actually. This way. Over here. I believe you can drop down there, I think. You can also go this way. Don't get hit. Go this way. And there's an NPC. And it's wearing the same armor as the Baronique Knights. Guess let's talk to them while there's explosions going on outside.
Ah, what? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sands Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
So yeah, that's the idea. It seems like, I don't know if this is the first NPC that says it, but you know, it's kind of like the idea is that a bunch of other characters in the world are also going on a similar mission to you. You know, they're going through the Bells of Awakening, going through Sands Fortress. A lot of them gave up, you know? Because I guess they're just casuals, they just never got good. But at least this one, though, he sells you items. And it sells the item that I want, actually. So it sells you Black Firebomb, sells you large Titanite shards, which is actually useful. Pretty expensive, though. And they sell you the Greatsword. That's the sword I want, actually. Greatsword, Ultra Greatsword, one of the gigantic straight swords. Very few have what it takes to wield this incredibly heavy damage-dealing monster. A favorite of the Knights Baronique. So that's kind of a weird description. I said before, like, Knights Baronique, I like whether or not they mean like Baronique a kingdom or like a person, like it belongs to a person's unit. I'm not sure. But yeah, Knights Baronique known for their heavy armor and black iron targets as well. I guess we haven't seen it yet, but there is like a Knights Baronique that appears in this area. So that's why. Of course, the tower shields also belong to the Knights Baronique. And the great shields, by the way. There's also another interesting thing. There's like small shields, normal shields, and great shields. Great shields are like way bigger ones, like tower shields, I guess you would call them. And you can, instead of parrying, you can bash with them. You know, if you want to be like a super turtle, you know, you would use great shields. Baldur shield as well is actually a very good shield in general. If you're like, you know, if you're using a shield, Baldur shield is pretty good. So it mentions here though, says it's shields of knights of the ancient kingdom of Baldur. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, okay. So that's okay. So that's what it means. A tweak for improved stability. Baldur was the home of Night King Randall. Okay, it was mentioned in the ring actually we just got. Okay, so I mixed it up. So Baldur is not the name of the king. There is a king named Night King Randall, and they're from Baldur. Okay, so Baronique is the one that I got mixed up with, which I'm still not sure what exactly, you know, they are. It doesn't matter too much though. But anyway, the kingdom was reduced to ruins after a widespread outbreak of undead. There you go. So my Baldur Knights are from Baldur. So that's why I assume the Baronique Knights are from Baronique, you know? But, I don't know. For some reason, when I looked it up, it was actually wrong. You know, that's not necessarily the case. They're not really from Baronique. They're like from a person named Baronique. Buy some armor here, some Katarina stuff. So this is from, you see the Onion Knight. From Knights of Katarina. Outside Katarina, it's often ridiculed for its onion-like shape, infuriating the proud knights. But the masterfully forged curved design makes it very effective at parrying. Which is weird because, you know, gameplay-wise, it does not make it easier to parry. It's just, I guess, you know, a weird localization thing. I think it's meant for very effective for deflecting blows is what they mean, you know? It's like a good armor that you can use. Practically speaking. Not so much for actual parrying, like a gameplay mechanic. And also here's steel armor, which is for the Knights of Baronique, known for the heavy armaments. Countless Knights of Baronique, once extolled as the mightiest of the mighty, became undead and ventured to Lordran, but their journey was for naught as they went hollow and became a threat to undead. Okay, so that's what I said before. So that's the lore about how all of these, like a lot of the enemies that you see in the areas, but I guess specifically the Knights. They also have their own undead mission, but they also just became hollow. They became all insane, and that's why you fight them as well. And these ones are the Baldur stuff. Baldur was the homeland of Night King Randall, but it came to ruin after a great many undead were spawned. You also get Baldur leggings. You know, it's funny, the Baldur leggings are just like... They're like leg plates, but also underwear. You get like literally underwear, you know, it's weird. You know, Baldur Knight stuff actually looks kind of cool, but when you actually wear it, it looks all beaten up and everything, so... I don't know. And also the cape, the physics. There's not a lot of cape physics in this game, because it just wasn't a thing. So the capes that you see on the Baldur Knights are not like modeled on your character. It actually just looks like a weird fabric that's just stuck to you. Anyway.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool.
You bloody fool. Okay.
Nothing at all. Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
Alright. Well, I don't have it. I can't afford anything. Now, you have the Greatsword. I want that Greatsword, basically. So, let's see. Can I crush some souls? I'm probably gonna have to crush some souls. Because I want that sword. Reason... It's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons why I made this character. Because I don't want to use the Zweinhander is cool, to be fair. But I want to use the Greatsword, which is a very weird name. It's not to be confused with the category called Greatswords. It's actually a Ultra Greatsword named Greatsword. It's weird, but that is the case. I'm gonna just crush these souls very slowly. It's gonna take quite a while. I usually like to start with the lower amounts, you know, the smaller ones, because I can just get them out of the way. Crush, crush, crush. But yeah, I want to use the Greatsword. Technically, it's similar moveset to the Zweihander. It's slightly shorter, but it has like a thrusting attack. So that's the slight difference in its moveset. And just in general, I feel like it's just underrated. That's mainly the reason that I want to use it. It's just a hipster weapon. I'm just a big hipster. Because most people, if they're going to use an Ultra Greatsword, they use a Zweihander, right? Because it's the earliest one you can get. And one of the easier ones you can get. So if you're going to use the Ultra Greatsword, often most people use a Zweihander. Or some other Greatsword, I guess. There's other Greatswords you can get, like the Black Knight Greatsword and the... And what is it called? I forget what it's called, but it's the one the Capra Demon uses, the Demon Great Machete as well. You can also use that. I believe you get that by... Oh, somebody kindled a bonfire. I believe you can get that by defeating the boss in this area, actually, and then using its soul to create a unique weapon. I think it's like that. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like that. Again, because I'm just a big hipster, I want to use this sword, which is, you know, actually pretty plain. You know, it's pretty plain and simple, kind of nondescript. That's part of the reason why I want to use it. Because of that reason. Right?
What is it? Still something?
Yeah, this guy, by the way, he's going insane. I guess he's like slowly going insane. He's like having a hard time recognizing us in the first place. I guess that's the idea. I'm gonna purchase this. Give me that Greatsword.
Go along, try and make something.
I need to upgrade it though. So right now, however, there's not much use I can get out of it because I need to upgrade it first. Greatsword. I want to use it. You see this thing? Compared to this Zweihander, it's slightly shorter. About the same though. Similar moveset, but you can stab with it like this. Yeah, see? But that's the difference. The difference is that you can stab with it. I don't know, and I kind of like it. I like how it's like, you know, kind of thin, similar to Zweihander. Kind of thin, and I like the hilt and everything. I like that it's simple, you know, as well. I know in the later games, there is like a item called the Greatsword, and it's similar. Like, it's like slightly green and everything. I guess the idea is like it's kind of bronze. I assume it's like a bronze type weapon, maybe. I assume like bronze weapons kind of look greenish from the way it's smelted or something, or I could just be making that up. I don't know. But I do know the Greatswords do appear in later Souls games, but they look quite different actually. They look more like Guts' weapon from Berserk, actually, which, by the way, inspires a lot of the design in this game, artistically. But yeah, it looks more like a really broad sword, which I don't actually like as much. I actually prefer it when it keeps it, like, you know, thin. I don't know. Like, it looks more like a real sword if it's, like, thin and everything, rather than, like, really, really wide, a really wide blade. I don't know. But yeah, this is my, like, weapon of choice, which I want to use. However, can't really use it right now. I need to upgrade it. So we had to make a trip to Andre, which we actually can soon. There's a shortcut, actually. I might grab that shortcut right away, actually. But first, let me just buy some more shards. I'm gonna buy more Titanite shards. I'm gonna buy this. I don't know how much I need, but let's just buy the maximum, you know? Let's see. He also sells Titanite shards. upselling us, by the way. I think these ones normally cost 800 at Andre. He's selling us for 1,000. What a ripoff. 200, soul upsell. But you know what? I might as well buy it now, just in case.
There you go, another brave pursuit. Yeah, the putrid fates we both share.
Okay, whoops. Actually, skipped most of his die. I thought he was gonna say the same thing. I don't know if he said that before. The putrid fate we all share or something. Anyway. Let's just go this way. Back over here. And since I want to use that new sword as quickly as possible, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the shortcut right now. Because I wanna upgrade my weapon really quickly, so I'm gonna do it now. So go over here, by the way. This is a shortcut ahead. Might as well rip that up. We can open this cage. Ah, but it's locked. Damn it, it's locked! No! I did not know it was locked. Where do you get the key? I don't remember now. Damn it, because I'm so used to getting the master key. So I assume the master key opens that. So like, where do you get the normal key? I don't remember. Maybe if I explore around. Probably if I explore some more. I'll probably find it. Because I was gonna just take that shortcut, actually. I didn't realize that you can't just do that. You can't just do that. You're not allowed. Punch, 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 punch. Punch. Ah. I guess that wasn't enough. Stop it, no healing. It's an honorable duel, even though I healed. It's funny, like in PvP actually, that is like a thing. In a lot of Dark Souls games, in fact, a lot of people... it's like up to contention actually a lot of the time. Because there's this thing called honor. Kind of like 1v1 box only, final destination, whatever. Like, to be honorable, you shouldn't be using your Estus when you're fighting someone online or whatever. It depends on what you're doing, I guess. If you're doing like an actual duel like that, or whatever. But if you're not like complying to the fact that if you're invaded and you're using healing, you're not complying to the honor. I guess you have no honor, sir. I guess. Not that it really matters all that much. Here's the boss fog wall, by the way. I kind of want to do it right. I don't want to do it right now. Go over here. Is there anything you can grab over here, by the way? I don't know if there's anything to grab here. Nothing here, I think, yeah. I believe, there's a summon sign here. I believe you can actually summon Black Iron Tarkus, as it was mentioned in the item lore. You can actually summon him, and he fights the boss with you, and he's famous, actually, for being able to carry you. You can actually just summon him, and he can actually fight the boss for you. You actually don't have to do anything, he just does it for you. Now, here's this guy, by the way. You can actually go up here and fight him, this big giant dude. He's the dude that was throwing the bombs at you. If you kill him, I think he respawns, so, I mean, killing him right now doesn't do much. Okay, good job, buddy. You tired yourself out. I'm just gonna hit your butt. You have a lot of health, though. But, you can temporarily stop his rampage if you kill him now. Did you drop anything? I don't know if you dropped anything. At least... oh no, drop something. Night chunk. Oh, that's actually pretty useful. Rolling through these, like, big giant bombs. Maybe behind these bombs? Maybe? No? So at least we get some peace and quiet, Temporarily. We murder him. Let's see, I'll top up my case. Let's see. So I can go directly to the boss. I kinda don't want to, so we'll go back real quick and explore a little bit more of Sen's Fortress. This time without giant bomb man harassing us the entire time. That'd be great. You can also go down that way as well. If you go down that way, you can actually jump to right above the pendulums and everything. And I believe there might be a way to go down a certain direction to get more items, but I'm not sure exactly. I don't really remember. I'd rather not do that right now. We can go over here. Oh yeah, you see the bear? Oh, there you go. There's the Bear Deep Knight. Over there, go on the right side. And go over here, however. Over here. I forget. Here is... okay, over here is just back to where we were. This just goes back to where we were. Actually, I think I missed something with in that area with the merchant. So, whoop. Don't miss and fall. You can miss that jump and fall. If you do fall, though, you can pick up that item. I believe that item is a heavy crossbow, I think, or sniper some kind of crossbow. Some kind of range weapon, I think. I remember. I could be wrong, though. I've been so wrong about a lot of items, actually. I keep mixing up my locations of where items are, for some reason. You can go down here, though, by the way. Let's see, what's over here again? I kind of don't remember. All the way down here. Here's a snake. There you go. There's a snake, dude. Oh yeah, okay, that's the guy we saw from up there. Can I carry you? I wonder. Wow, wow, what? Well, that's a lot of damage. As it turns out, I guess, 4 swords can murder you quite quickly. Is it 4 swords or 3 swords? I don't know. Like Zoro in One Piece. Damn it. I didn't expect that, actually. Oh well, whatever. It's fine, we're right here. Doesn't matter too much. I assume the bomb guy's back, right? I assume he's back? Or is he dead for good? I don't remember, actually. He's a special enemy that doesn't come back, actually. Oh no, okay, no, you kill him. Okay, never mind. I thought he was respawnable, but I guess I was mixing it up with the other guy, actually. You know this guy right here? This dude right here? That's not shooting at me. This dude right here. I believe you can... I mean, you can shoot him with ranged weapons, actually. But he does respawn. You know, you can't stop him from putting down boulders, I guess. It's his eternal job. You know, you can't stop him from doing that, I guess. But I believe you can, yeah, you can shoot him. I think you can jump to him. I think I did before. Ow, my god. Arrow to my elbow. And I was an adventurer like you until I... an arrow to my elbow. Alright, let's just go down here all the way. Go. Whee. Try again. I mean, I could kill him normally, but what's the fun in that? When you can do that. I didn't parry. I didn't get repulse. Let me repulse properly. There you go. I love parrying in this game. It's fun. What's this? There you go. Okay, here's the shortcut. Okay, the shortcut key. Cage key. I assume if you look at it, it shows you exactly where to use it. Key to the hanging cage in Sen's fortress. If a hapless adventurer becomes fatigued during an imprudent attempt to overcome the fortress, the serpent men will not kill him but lock him up in a lonely cage. Eventually, as they have forgotten, they drag the victim off to who knows where. Alright. Again, I'm just so used to using... I guess I'm so used to Master Key. I assume the Master Key opens that cage too. Again, I'm not entirely sure if the Master Key opens every door. You would think it would, I guess. But I assume it opens that door too. And that's why I forgot about the cage key. Maybe? I don't know. I could just be wrong, you know? I could just be completely wrong. Well, since I'm here, you know what? Even though you're upselling everything,
What is it?
he's basically a scalper. You know, those ticket scalpers that buy a lot of tickets at once? I buy another large. I don't think I need 18. I can buy... you know what? I'll buy one. I was gonna buy Titanite shards, but actually, since I have enough to buy another large one, I'll buy that instead.
Go along.
Just in
I'll
case.
make something of yourself. But nothing will come of it. And I should know.
I should know. Alright. Don't fall off. Alright. There's the cage key. It's probably the same cage key you can use to unlock Logan's cage as well, if I had to guess. There you go. So go over here. This is a shortcut. It's a weird shortcut. Since you're like going to a cage, you would think normally you would not want to go inside a cage. But it does go over here, right next to the big serpent guy, which is not great. Ow. Try again. And this does lead you to back to the beginning of Sen's Fortress and allows you to get back to the beginning quite easily. At least for the most part. Risa, is the Master Key something you have to unlock? Or something you pick on your first playthrough? Yeah, it's one of the, if you didn't know, is one of the starting gifts you can pick in the beginning of the game when you create your character. You can like pick a lot of different things. You can pick the black fire bombs, which most speedrunners pick. You can pick like old witch's ring, which is what I picked. Pick a pendant. You can pick a divine blessing. You know, just small little gifts. Most of them don't really do much, but the most useful one, at least for like, you know, just normal players, would be the Master Key. If you intend on skipping certain sections of the game, you know, if you really just don't want to like do certain parts, it's technically faster to do that. So where'd that snake go? I thought the snake was falling right behind me and then disappeared. Weird. Anyway, back to Andre's place. Reason why is because I wanted to upgrade my weapon. Right here.
Well, used needing.
Need anything forged? Let me purchase more Titanite shards. I'm gonna need more Titanite shards actually.
Go get yours.
To just simply upgrade my normal weapon. With no normal upgrade potential. Let's see, gotta crush some more souls, I guess. Here's a brave warrior. You know, all these people, I guess, you know, all these souls, by the way, usually you collect them from corpses and everything. You really are just crushing their souls for their power. Absorbing their essence into yourself. You know, that's the lore, I guess. The lower soul of a brave warrior. Be careful not to crush the Firekeeper soul, though. I still need to keep that. 8,000. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see. Purchase item. More like, I don't know, 7? And then reinforce, let's see. I want to reinforce. It's kind of annoying how like it doesn't show you the weapon you want to show. I guess I know in the other games, if you equip a weapon, it actually shows up first on the list. You don't have to like scroll all the way down. That. +4 and then +5. There you go. And then you modify the Greatsword and increase it further with a large Titanite shard. Makes it even stronger. Well, hold on. I want to increase the Cestus damage as well, even if I know how futile that is. I still want to do it, but I want to prioritize my weapon first. My main weapon I want to use. Let's see. Where's the Greatsword? Where is it? Greatsword. Alright, plus 7 plus 7. +8, +9. Not enough for +10. I need more souls.
Go get yours.
Get yourself killed. I need more souls. I'm gonna get some quick souls. I can crush the boss souls. That's kind of blasphemy, though. It's like most people would say not to crush the boss souls because they're very unique. You only get one per playthrough, you know. Oh, you mean, for the Mastery, do you mean it's available in your first playthrough? Do you have to unlock it by playing through the game once or something like that? No, you can pick it from the beginning. Again, it's a starting gift. You can actually just pick it, you know? You don't have to, like, not pick it. It's just that it's not recommended if it's your very first time. Or, if you're doing a playthrough like mine, where I just want to explore, right? I don't want to, like, finish a game in, like, 2 seconds or anything. I actually want to take my time and explore all the areas, you know? That's what I intend to do anyway. Let's see. Well, I could kill some of the lizards. How much of the lizard people? I guess not lizards, but like serpents. I'll just like kill a few real quick. Just so I get a few more souls to upgrade my weapon. But yeah, you can just pick the Master Key. If you really wanted to, just pick it in your first playthrough. You skip a lot of things. Again, it's just not recommended because then you're just missing content, right? That's the idea. Oh, it's heavy. Damn it! I didn't realize. I thought the arrows would do more damage than only one hit. Put these gloves away, maybe. I'm still heavy. This weapon is actually heavier than the Zweihander. I forgot about that. So I gotta like unequip some armor. Ow! Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me heal up. Can I repulse correctly? Get stabbed. I like the stab. It's a very heavy stab, you know? Compared to the slam. The slam might be cooler, depending, you know, if you like slamming people and make them into pancakes. I like the stab though as well. It's like it's a very heavy stab. Like boom, like that. Let's see, can I fast roll? No, I can fast roll, okay. I just had to take off my gloves. That's all I need to do. You know, there is a formula. I believe it's 25%, right? 25% under equipment load. If you're really good at math, you can do it in your head, I guess. But, you know, I can't really do it in my head. This is pretty low weight. Black Sorcerer Gauntlets. They secretly work with sound-based spells and never reveal themselves. It's kind of a hint of the idea of, like, mage spies, I guess. Okay, I can wear the gloves and still roll normally. Alright, there you go. Let's see, do I have enough to upgrade my weapon? I think I do. Just one more time.
Well, you
I'm
seem to
gonna
be doing
stand on
all
your
right.
anvil
Need
and
anything?
reinforce my weapon. One more time. There you go. And that's it for now, at least for the highest upgrade. You have to get another ember in order to increase it further to plus 15. I don't remember where you get that ember though. Where do you get it? I know you don't get it in Anor Londo. I know in Anor Londo you can't really get that that ember, I think? Or is it, I don't know, I don't remember exactly. Anyway, actually, well, since we're here again, I might as well upgrade my systems, you know? Even though it does like 2 damage.
Well, you need.
I'm going to reinforce it because I'm insane like that. Let's see, where's my cestus? Where is it? Oh, I have to modify. Oh yeah, I have to modify first because technically it's plus 5. So I modify it. It doesn't cost much actually. I guess because it's a low damage weapon. They know that it sucks, so they don't make you spend a lot of souls on it. There you go, 100 per time, so oop. 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 And I have enough. I have enough just to make it max level, at least for now, as well. I wonder how much damage it does now. We can actually look at it. It does 100 and... has it 132 plus 54, so it's more than that. Or is it, well, actually, it's, no, I think it's in total, actually. I think it just gives you total damage. Because it also includes scaling or whatever. So actually, yeah, it's just 132. There you go. I think we're good to go. There you go. This is my my weapon setup. I'm gonna wear better armor eventually. However, but we'll see about that later, I guess. I might consider upgrading my armor as well. Elite 9 leggings plus 3. I don't have enough souls though. Hold on, actually. Since I have, how much large titanite shards do I have? I'm spending too much time upgrading. I only have 1. Ah, that's too bad. I think I need more than 1. I don't know. I guess we'll come back. If I really need to upgrade my armor, which I might have to later on, you can come back here and upgrade that. Or I guess you can upgrade it. No, you can upgrade. I believe. No, there's another smith actually. Because I'm thinking like, is there a smith in Anor Londo? There is actually. So never mind. I don't have to come back all the way here just to upgrade my armor. Not necessary. Also, shut up. Stop it. Just die. I'm dying these snakes. Snake warriors. Stop doing your bite attack. I can't parry the bite. I'm trying to parry. That's what I'm doing. Even though I shouldn't. Double parry! You can do that, by the way. That's funny. When multiple enemies attack you at once. It can also happen in PvP. But if they all attack you at once and you parry, you actually parry everyone. So that's the thing you do. Alright. Let's see. Where is... yeah, the cage is over there. It's kind of inconvenient because you have to fight these enemies. Oh, I did not mean to... Ah! Well, I'm alive, but... How long? I don't know. But I said before, you can drop down here. There's a bunch of Titanite demons around here. And it's not great because, you're very slow. Probably gonna die. Ah! Run away! You can, like, jog a little. Not great. So similar to the swamp, it slows you down. Alright. Well, at least there's this. I'm gonna get back up here. I'll fight those guys later. When you get a ring, I forget. I keep forgetting where all the locations of the items are, but you can get a ring that helps you walk through that normally. You don't have to like get slowed down by the tar. So I guess you can fight them normally anyway. You don't have to like rely on that ring. But you know, it's way easier. Let's see. So I'm back here. Where am I? Yeah, I'm back here. The entrance. Let me get back in that cage, please. Oop. And then get back to Sen's Fortress right here. Get 500 souls somehow. I don't know how I got those souls. Alright. And let me just rest at the bonfire here so I don't have to like... Well, I can always take the shortcut anyway. I don't know actually which is faster. The shortcut here or the shortcut all the way in Andre's place? I guess it's about the same. I guess I'll rest here though. Right here. There you go. And let's see. Well, before we fight the boss, yet again, there's still more to explore around here actually, so I will do that. You know why? Because it's fun. So fun, you know, to explore the world. I guess. The scenery. See more of those castle walls, by the way. I don't think we go there directly. We don't go there necessarily, but we do. Like I see that. Is that the same? I don't know. I don't know if it's the same one, but I believe it is. Because this is back towards the church, right? Well, Andre is. So I believe that is the same roof that we fought those gargoyles at, right? The one where we ring the bell and everything. Because this way is towards the gate. You know, the gate where it's open and everything. That's the way over there. Over here is a big mountain and everything. Bunch of trees over there. I don't know if that's the same trees that we saw before in the Darkwood Garden, maybe? I'm not sure exactly. And go over here. What does this message say? Night ahead! Well, of course there's a night ahead. You can see it right there. Right here. This dude right here. Can I parry you? Yep, I can parry, but I can't repulse. Can't repulse these guys, as I said before. And stab. Missed. And stab. Get stabbed. Oh yeah. So that's not a very hard opponent. Go over here though. Just top off some things because there's someone else who can be over here. Tough enemy ahead. That is true. Not the toughest enemy, but you see over there, he's wearing actually the same armor that Oscar was wearing. In fact, it's Elite Knight armor. We can wear it too. He has a rapier. Oh, and a bow too. I didn't realize he has a bow. Thought about that. Stop using the bow. Really? Stop it. Hello? Use your cool weapon. Come on. See? Aha. See? So he's like he's a rapier user. It's pretty cool because he does that. He has a special attack where like he can hit you multiple times. But yeah, like that. Pretty cool weapon. Parry him though. I don't think you repulse on the stairs. However, it's kind of weird because the height difference. That's why he does that attack. I want to parry you. Come on. Damn it. Ow. No. Get away. Heal up. There you go. Okay, that was a bit of a panic parry. I'm gonna parry him because he's one of the very few humanoid enemies to actually fight that's the same size as you and uses basically like player movesets. Anyway, you pick that up. Is Ricard's rapier? You assume that guy is Ricard, I guess. Pretty cool weapon. One of the more unique ones. A rapier with intricate decorations, chosen weapon of the infamous undead prince Ricard. Ricard, I assume Ricard, is it Ricard? Ricard's exploits are told in a monomyth. He was born into royalty, but wandered the land in a fateful, ill-conceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north. Well, this is where he ended up, right here, I guess. But what he was doing here, I have no idea. I guess he was just here. I don't know if there's any implications, because he does guard some chests, like right here. What does this message say? Be wary of mimicry? I don't think these are mimics. It's saying be wary of mimics, but there's no mimics here. I'll just pick these up. The Divine Blessing, which is like a one-time consumable healing item and a rare ring sacrifice. Actually, I don't know. Is there any like lore that he can like that implies why he's here? I'm actually not sure. Because the Divine Blessing, it restores your HP and everything. It's a holy water from Goddess Guinevere. The goddess of Sunlight Guinevere, daughter of the great Lord of Sunlight Gwyn, is cherished as all as a symbol of bounty and fertility. It's just a good healing item, and also I guess explains, or at least introduces, the daughter of Guinevere, that we might meet later on. I don't know. And also, I guess I could look at the rare ring of sacrifice. This is like I mentioned before. I guess I didn't buy one before. You can buy like a different one, like a less powerful one. I guess I don't know if there's any differences. I guess this one, because it's a rare ring of sacrifice, it nullifies curse. Okay. Because the other one, you also just get a normal one, or like a normal ring of sacrifice, but I guess it doesn't stop curses, maybe. But this one, basically, you don't lose anything upon death. The mystical ring was created in the sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Velka. Goddess of sin, which I believe is related to the guy we met at the church who gave us this gesture. You know, well, what is it? He's the guy with the big arms, or not big arms, but like, you know, arms like trying to give you a hug, I guess. I believe his goddess would be Velka, and the Velka is the goddess of sin. There you go. Is there another way to go, by the way? I know there is another way to go, I think. I forget where exactly. Is it this way? Up here, I know there's a ladder. I think you can get up there. Or maybe not. I don't know, I don't remember. Or maybe you go down there. I see stairs there, so maybe, okay, so maybe you go further down. Because I do know there's some enemies that most people miss, I feel like. You don't have to fight them at all. They're completely optional. But you can if you want to. I forget where you reach, how you reach them, though. Is it this way? No, this way just leads to a dead end, I believe, right? Yeah, that was just where we came from Sen's Fortress. And this is just a dead end, I think. I forget how you reach them. Yeah, it's funny, I say like, oh, it's an enemy that most people don't fight. Main reason is because I don't know how to find them. That's the main reason. I don't find them. What's over here? Nothing. That's the item that I think is the crossbow, which I don't really need. I guess the only advantage you would use a crossbow for, by the way, in this game, is the fact that you can use it in your offhand. So you don't need to, like, in the normal bow in this game, you have to two-hand it and put it in your, put it in your hands and actually like aim and everything, which is good if you're just sniping enemies. But a crossbow is more useful if you're just using it as an offhand weapon, So that's its use, I guess. I just want to get rid of you, by the way. Stop it. How about you stop doing that, and we're good. Get your leggings. Alright. That way is just back to where I was, right? Eh? I'm trying to remember. There was an area... I remember there's an area that you can get to, but yeah, how you get there. I don't think you can make that jump, by the way. Drop down there, maybe? No. I swear there's a ladder down there. So that's where we were before. We fought Rickard. There's no stairs here, so I can't go down from here. I don't know. I swear there were some enemies you can fight. I don't really remember how you get to them. At all. Weird. Here's the boss, though. Do I want to spend time looking for those enemies? It's not really necessary. Basically, you can fight those giants that you saw in that cutscene where they open the gate and everything. You can actually get to them and actually fight them. Again, I don't know if there's any reason to do so. I forget if you get anything from them at all. Yeah, I don't really remember. Maybe you actually no. I think I sort of remember. I think you don't get to them from the outside. You actually have to get to them by dropping down. I think. Yeah, you have to get to them through inside of Sen's Fortress in order to get to those other giants. Yeah, okay. I think I sort of remember something like that. So you can't really get to them from the top. But anyway. So I guess, yeah, I don't have much to do here, so I guess I'll just fight the boss. Unless, okay, the boss is over here. I think I just went to a big circle, but it's over here. By the way, you can see the boss, you know, which is normally not the case. Often when you fight a lot of bosses in this game, they are actually, you have to enter their boss log, and there's a little cutscene, and then they appear. This one, though, you can actually see him. He's right there. I don't know if you can damage him. I don't remember if you can. But, you know, he's right there. He has a big axe. He's very big. Has a cross on its head. And everything. See some gargoyles on the pillars over there. I imagine this is the original door to Anor Londo. But it seems to be collapsed in. So, I guess we'll see how we get there. Assuming we win, you know, I might die though. This boss is not generally pretty hard because it's a pretty easy way to kill him actually by destroying his poise. Poise? I keep saying poise wrong. Poise. He does shoot air blade attacks from his axe somehow. I don't know. I guess he just swings so hard that somehow that happens. So you hit him as much as you can. He kind of falls on his butt. I guess I didn't do it the right way because he can fall off the bridge actually. You know, if you hit him hard enough, he kind of just falls off the bridge. But I guess I didn't do enough damage or hit him the right way. I guess. Ow. I do a lot of damage though, so he's probably just gonna die from the damage itself from my sword. So again, not that hard, mainly because he could just roll through his legs. He doesn't seem to be able to do stomp attacks for the most part, so as soon as he swings, he just jump between his legs. But I guess if you keep your distance though, he starts shooting like air attacks, air slash attacks, I guess, which might be annoying. But there you go. Not that hard. Probably because I upgrade my weapon, you know, up to max. But if you have like a smaller weapon, like a weapon that does less damage, you can again kind of use it. So you have to aim it in the right way, hit him a few more times, you know, until his poise goes down. If you break his poise, he loses his footing, and then he kind of just falls off the bridge. So that's something to do. So that's like a faster way to kill him as well. You know, I see something there. Yeah, that's the enemy I was talking about right there. Right there. So you see that giant over there? That's the same giant that's facing towards Andre. So you can get there. I really don't remember how you get there. But I guess it's like you have to go down first. I go inside the Sense Fortress somehow and get back up. I think that's what you do. Yeah, jump between his legs. And that's what you do. That's how you win. You gotta jump between his legs. Okay. So there you go. I want to take off. Actually, I have humanity on my bar. I want to make sure I don't accidentally waste it. So I'll just change it for something else. I don't know. You know, I should change it for that. Maybe I might have to use that later on. Infinite flyer. That is true. And then look at it around here. So again, this is. I imagine actually this is initially the way to go to Anorlando, right? But you know, it seems to be collapsed in or something. Like there's a bunch of bricks. I don't know. Is it meant to be a door? You think it'd be a door, and these bricks don't really look like natural. It seemed like someone bricked in the door itself. Maybe I think that's what it is. Maybe they blocked the way to Anorlando somehow. I don't know. But what you should do is interact with this yellow circle. Kind of weird. It's like, it kind of reminds you of the white circles you see throughout the world when someone uses a miracle in their game. But it's yellow for some reason. I don't know. I think it's the only one you see. How'd this guy die? He has the same weapon as me. Yet he still died, I guess. Oop, oh, got slammed. And this guy, that's why you gotta jump between his legs. Come on. Yeah. Examine my leg. Well, welcome to Anorlando, the city of gods. Basically, one of the nicer looking places, you know, at least in terms of maybe not textural quality because that's kind of subjective, but you know, in general, like how it looks, how like artistically it looks. Like a big old city, right? It's all like this like some sun shining through the clouds and everything. Looks kind of cool. But I guess you would say it would be kind of like the equivalent of Mount Olympus, you know, sort of. It's kind of like that. Oh, man, look at that thing. Town Mountain. You see that thing over there? We're gonna go there too, by the way, I believe. Eventually. Can't go... Well, I don't think we'll go there now. I think there's a barrier blocking that, but we'll go there eventually. Anything else you can see around here? I mean, it looks like a big city. By the way, we don't really explore the, you know, the floor... How do you say? Like, ground level, I guess, of the city. We mostly stay on the top. But let's just say, you know, in other Souls game, you might be able to explore more of the ground top area, maybe. Not in this game. The sun? Wow. Don't stare directly at the sun, though. You'll lose your eyes. Not like my character has any eyes, though. I don't think she has eyes. You can go back, by the way. I don't know if most people know this, but you can go back. If you talk to this demon thing, which, by the way, you actually fight them later. I don't know what the... Like, who controls these guys? They have, like, weird tentacle ears. I don't know. But you actually fight these guys as enemies, but somehow these ones are just a taxi service, I guess. For some reason. I don't know who controls them. But you can go back. You can ask, like, you can ask to go back through that way. Which actually most people don't do, because once you finish this area, spoilers, you actually get the power to fast travel. So, most people don't actually go back that way. They actually just fast travel out. But if you do get stuck in this area, there is a way to go back and maybe grind in other areas or like grab some other items maybe as an option. Anyway, here's some giant people. I mean, we already saw giant people in the forest. There's even more giant people, and you know, that might explain why there are giant skeletons in the cemetery as well, if you noticed. So in this world, I guess there's just giant people, you know? As well as like normal, say normal, I don't know how normal it is in this world, but you know, like humans in general, like small humans like us. Ow. But there's also like just big people as well, so that's why. There are giants. These guys are kind of annoying because of their shield. Can't really, because in most enemies that do have shields, you can kind of like break their guard, but these ones obviously their shields are too big. As far as I know, you can't really break their guard with any weapon. At least I've never seen them, you know, go into like a guard break animation. Now let's see. Generally not that tough, I say, as I get hit. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna borrow these guys. There's a bonfire really nearby. I'm gonna go grab it before I die. So I'm gonna do that. And hey, we have this big old city to explore. It's probably, I guess you would call it the midpoint of this game. About the midpoint. So, it's pretty much probably the place that most people remember about this game. And Orlando.